Oh, did you you didn't rewind it?
It's okay.
Oh, but it doesn't read.
Oh my god. Just start over.
There you go.
These people.
Because then it goes into a different song. Yes. Dude, that thing behind us is cool. It is.
Okay, refresh your screen. There's nobody on yet. Top left-hand corner where it says refresh. Nope. Refresh. There it is.
And click on that.
Yep.
Voila.
Down speed.
David. David is here. David is always here. Love you, David. Jacob. Jacob is always here too. Love you, Jacob. Richard. Yo, yo, yo. Eric. LeBron. We got Kevin. What up? What up, fellas? Philippe. Cheers from Mexico. Cheers to you, my friend. Drinking water right now. Benny, yes. Checking out this awesome custom I did for an awesome cool dude tonight.
Luscious custom, delicious.
Ooh, Jacob says epic setup. It is. It is. Brian Almeida, what is up? Amber! Hey, you guys! Santiago! How do you like the new theme music? What do you think of it? Christopher Michael Olsen. Evening, everyone. Evening to you, my friend. Guillermo, yo, I'm late. You're not late. This is perfect timing, dude. Perfect timing. Frank. What up, guys? Ooh, Jay in the house. Ooh, Noah Pratt. What is up? Ooh. Guillermo actually noticed our flipped flag in the back. Yeah, you like that, huh? Yeah, you like that, huh? Yeah. Yes. Awesome towers. Yes, look at these towers. We're going to show you these. You're going to be seeing a lot more of these. Yes. You love it.
These are made by Nimai. He is our guest tonight.
Nimai.
Yep.
He said those are epic.
They are, man. I agree.
Key in. What up, Legion's Lair? What up? Duke. He said my boy killed them towers. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Man.
Yes, he did. Those are a great job. What up? Let me go back here. What up? Ooh, Van Johnson. New theme music is very...
What did he say, man?
He said, opening the show with some kind of animal sacrifice. The Crom. Yes! Van Johnson, Crom loves you. He loves you. Guess what? Crom laughs at your four winds.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for coming. We enjoy you. We enjoy all the peoples. John Richardson. Ooh, ish. Sexy gents. That's me. Ooh, Curtis Ackerman. Yay, what up?
We got the Curtis.
I was about to say, Curtis is going to be coming on.
Two shows from now.
Greg is out of jail. Thank you, Greg. Your memes were fucking amazing. Dude, that one.
Dude, the one with the lady and he's looking at his toys. Oh my god.
Oh, that was amazing, dude. That was awesome.
That was, man. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm going to have to do that.
Wow.
Oh, look, our guest is here. Our guest is here.
Yeah, Nimai. Okay, you ready to start the show, buddy?
Oh, man, I'm always ready.
Okay, guys. Welcome to
the
the Legion's Lair. I'm Mike Casper.
I'm Brad Jones. Appreciate you for coming in tonight. We got an amazing guest. As you can already see, he's sent us ahead of time some awesome towers. We'll talk to him about that here in a minute and get into detail about that. Let's see, what else?
What about news, man?
We
What
got,
for news?
what about these? Should we
Let's-
say something
yeah.
about these? We got Legion's Lair stickers. You know you want one. For those of you that would like a sticker, you can message the executive producer, Lauren Jones, and please give us your address and tell us what your favorite part of the show is. I know it's me and Mike, because that is the show. It's me.
Okay,
yeah.
let's keep it real. We'll keep it real. Your favorite part of the show is Brad and Arnold. I'm along for the ride, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
We're together. We're twins. We're brothers.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, man.
Oh yeah. So yeah, if you want a sticker, message us, and we'll get you one. Let us know what you like about the show. Tell us what you like in the comments. I always love to read Van Johnson's.
Man, we had Cosmic Wave 2,
Yeah.
Valkatar, Book 2 dropped, and the pre-order is currently on until, I want to say, let's see here, May 1st.
My birthday. Yeah.
May 1st, his birthday, man.
Yes. I already got my order in. I know you got yours in.
Where did you go?
I did 2 all-ins.
Same here.
I was really excited about this wave. I'm not that I wasn't excited about the first Cosmic Wave. It was a big wave, to be expected. But this wave, it's small, it's perfect, and I'm telling you, I'm liking all the characters. Even Turkey Lady, Rotisseries. She's delicious. No, but seriously, same thing. All those figures, you know when you get these figures in
What's
hand.
your favorite out of the wave?
It's probably the one. I'm seeing some laughs pop up. It's probably the one-eyed cyborg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Vox or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm really liking him.
Kanawano Vol or something.
I like the reptile-looking, gator-looking.
The best or Vol?
The
The cyborg.
I like the cyborg, but the next one I like the gator-looking.
Dude, then I'm totally different. Yeah. I like Aes. What's his last name? Cryptian. I think that figure is fire, brothers. Fire. So I got 2 all-ins too.
Had to.
The price is phenomenal on this wave.
Never get it cheaper.
Phenomenal.
Never get it cheaper.
What they get, they actually
I'll say it louder.
give
You'll never get it cheaper.
No, and they give you one full $37 figure for free.
Yep.
In this one, so amazing.
Van Johnson said that his birthday is the 3rd. Go Taurus! Yes, I just had to throw that in there.
Let's see here. My birthday is April 20th, so I am just hitting Taurus. I just hit Taurus. I popped out and Taurus was there.
Your birthday is 4/20?
And executive producer Lawrence is 4/18.
Our birthdays are just really close. I'm thinking next episode should be something really cool.
Birthday
bash with Arnold. Who wants to get to Arnold's show and see us? Our birthdays, governors.
Oh man.
So, did you get anything this week? Did you buy anything?
I got something, and I'm going to show everybody.
Oh.
From John Davis. He makes, and I want to. There we go. Check this out, man.
Oh yeah. Okay, you take it a little higher there. Oh.
Check that out. And John Davis made this. It came in about a week and a half ago. And it is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely perfect for dios, for pictures.
Oh,
and I mean the sticks, the burnt sticks, and it's just phenomenal.
Now, do you know if we can get any more from him? Or
what he does is he goes on the Cabal and he just says, "Hey, I'll make so many. PM me and you're in."
Gotcha.
Currently, he is making a fountain, which is unbelievable, and I hope we will show that fountain off, guys. Which is, it is beautiful.
So,
you should see the water in this fountain, gorgeous. But we will show it next episode.
So we should maybe possibly in the future see more posts from John.
Yeah,
asking for commissions for the possible stuff.
I would think, yeah.
Seeing it now,
but that's what I got. That's
cool.
What I got.
Cool.
What about you?
I got some wings for my Gothropolis bird. For Colonel Domesticus, my cock has freaking wings now. Look at it. He will have wings. Actually, he did have wings, but they were red. I didn't think the red wings kind of went with Colonel Domesticus because he's white. But I think the white wings go with him a little better, so...
Well, I'm glad you have a white cock.
Yes, white wings for my white cock. I'm scared. But I obviously, if you see my posts in the Cabal, you've seen that Rodney sent me some really cool 7th Kingdom figures. So I was happy about that. I got this big head Arnold.
Oh.
I put on Barthor. He's kind of oversized head, not painted with... Look at him. Look at those muscles. He's just saying, look at me. Look at these eyes. I'm amazing. I know. I put some white stuff on my face that I can't think of it what it's called, but it's powder. It's to disguise myself in the jungles. But well, you might see him more. You'll see more of him. We'll see more of him. Definitely. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what we're playing with here. Other than that, nothing much, you know.
Sweet.
Ryan Gonzalez, those pillars are beep epic.
They are epic, man. And
you can guess what I said. I beeped it. Even though I said the F word earlier, it's okay.
Let's bring the man. We're gonna bring the man who made these pillars on. Let's get to it, man.
Yes, bring him
to
on. Bring him on. I see he might be there waiting. Maybe.
I'm getting good with technology.
Yes, Curtis. Arnold is wearing makeup right now. He's a puny man, little makeup, but he's all right. Come on. He's coming. Adding. Mr. Mederos is coming. He said, "Here, join in."
Let's see. Looks like I'm connecting. Yes.
Yes. What is up, my
What's
dude?
up, guys? How you doing?
Hey.
How are you? Live and direct.
Good to have you, brother. Man, we are
Yeah.
excited, man. Nimai.
I made it.
Wow.
I already have an accent, so there's no way I'm gonna try to do any kind of Arnold impersonations at all.
Oh man, come on. Yes, Cabal above all.
Wow. Well, I'm going to introduce you here, bud. Nimai Mederos. You're a huge Mythic Legions fan. You customize, collect, and you make these wonderful dios. We were showing off. You sent 2 columns to us, and I can't tell you how amazing these things are. The I mean, the detail and everything. I'm going to pull it back up on screen real quick.
You can go ahead.
I'm going to.
The only thing I regret is just not having enough time to do the back, but I felt like it's fine.
It is amazing. Yeah, these. I want to get in on the detail.
I know
here.
the skull right there.
Wow. I mean, these really are fabulous, man.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
And shoot, you can see the moss on the bottom. Just the attention to detail here.
Look at this different version I made too. Look, this is more.
Oh,
look at different
I like
cobblestone,
how the moss is on the top of the skull.
right? And on the sides as well. And it's like a different like cobblestone.
Yeah.
And what I did is I put the chains, because you can put like I'll show you when I show you my skeleton shelf. I have a kind of a dial that goes with this. It's like a skull temple, and it has a bigger skull carved in the back. And you can tie prisoners, like you can have the skeletons, you know, tied up some red knights or some red shields. I mean, you know, something like that. It looks so sick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Wow.
That's how I get my kicks, you know.
Well,
I do what I can.
I tell you what, you sent me some pictures on stuff you're working on, and the diodes you make are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Are you, let me start off the questions with this. Are you going to Legion's Con this year?
So I am going to Legion's Con for sure. I was there last year. I saw you guys, but I was probably kind of a little bit dizzy with overwhelmed with figures and head sculpts and artists and meeting everybody. But I am gonna be there this year. I have quite a few friends that are they have booths. You know, they're customizers. They'll be there, and I'm going to have a special Cabal diorama for the show. So I'm probably gonna make 4 so far is what I'm thinking of. And they'll be on my friends' customizers tables as part of like their display for their figures, but they will be for sale. So you're gonna have to look through the show, look for them, and see if you can find them. And they'll be 4 for whoever first 4 people to buy them.
Oh yeah.
And they'll be quite affordable because I want to make it something fun. We're already there trying to buy figs. I know I am. So I'm not trying to have nobody deviate too much from their plans to be able to fulfill, you know.
Man, I tell you what, like
I
I saw your diodes that you were working on when we were communicating this week and last week, and the progression. If this is what he's bringing to the table at Legion's Con, those things are going to be gone like that. Like that.
Do you want to see the dial I'm gonna bring to Legion's Con? It's right over here. I don't want to, jump around too much or deviate from the agenda. But you just tell me.
Rock and roll.
You just keep me in line. That's all.
Let's see it, buddy. Let's do it.
So let's see. Look, I'm gonna turn my camera real quick. Let me see how I do this because I'm technically challenged. Believe it or not. Okay, here we go. So this is just my bench right now, and what I did is I put some of my customs so we can look at them in a sec. But let me see. I do have this little light right here. This is what's gonna be a Legion's Con as a kind of an exclusive piece. Let me see if I can get my camera. So I made this one for Walt, right? And I'm gonna mail it to him after the show.
Oh.
So I'm just holding it. And what I'm gonna do is just give like maybe 5 people a chance to own one. You know what I mean? If they come to the show, and I'll get in on it right now. Hold on, let me get my tripod out. Give me 1 sec. Just hoping I have good lighting, that's all. You know what I mean? So I can show the details. But what it is the Cabal logo.
That's phenomenal.
Like it's carved out of the stone, right? And then what I did is I put almost like blood crystals coming out of it, and it's kind of glowing, like you can see it on the stone a little bit. And it has a lot of, texture and moss. So what I was thinking was, you guys tell me, because I'm not how do I say it? I'm open to suggestions. I don't like to think I'm the person with all the best ideas. But I was thinking for the dials to just make them all have different color crystals, maybe even bigger crystals on the floor. Is what I was thinking. And yeah, so I'll definitely be making 4 of these, and I'll find a way to tweak the design so everybody has something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nice.
I just thought it'd be just a cool idea. That's all.
Yeah. I'm telling you what, that is gorgeous. If you would actually start selling them,
So
man, they'll go like hotcakes.
Oh, no doubt.
Wow. Look at that. Look at this. That's a 1.0, right? 1.0 figure?
yeah, yeah, it's a barbarian.
Wow, that is a beefy dio.
It is.
Wow.
Right? It's pretty cool. So and it'll come with the 2 columns, so you can present them like a better way to display them. I think it'll be put them a little further back. Let me see. And everything I do is magnetized. It'll just snap on. But you see what I'm saying? Put the columns a little further back.
Oh, yeah. Man, that is awesome, dude.
And if I haven't sealed like the edges and stuff, that's just because I'm a little bit ADD and I'll be jumping around all over the place working on things. But I think it's a little bit of like a madman thing, right? Like we have to be just a little bit crazy to come up with some of the stuff we do, or to be able to put in the time and the dedication to get good enough to do something worth of, somebody appreciating it, I guess. Okay, I'm flipping over. Hold on. Sitting back on the tripod. There we go. I just wanted to show that. Sorry.
Oh, hell yeah. That's amazing, man. Well, my first question for you, Nimai,
Go ahead.
we're going to go back. We always do this. This is the first question. We're going to go back. What got you into adult toy collecting?
So it tied directly to my childhood, right? And my family is from Spain. I grew up in South America, and I did have access to a lot of the cartoons that we all love, like Thundercats and He-Man and all the good stuff, right? But I didn't have access to a lot of the toy lines. So, like, for example, for me to get Silverhawks was like impossible. You know what I mean? Or certain figures. So I really had a small bucket to choose from, and my go-tos were always G.I. Joe, He-Man, and then when I got a little bit older, I was into comics, so I got into a lot of the X-Men stuff and some of the early Toy Biz stuff at that time. And then I just stopped completely. I moved to Hawaii. I went to high school over there, and I was worried about surfing and girls and different things than toys. So toys just took a complete back seat for a long time.
Yeah, well, Nimai, when you get my age, toys take the front and you ignore women.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, dude. Yeah, a Mesco drop is like skip the booty pictures on the phone, dude. I'm going straight to the new Cosmic Legions drop and seeing what they got. So,
well,
I agree with you. I'm in the same place.
Where do you reside now?
So I currently live in North Carolina. I lived in Hawaii, California, Florida, and now I live up here. So I have moved a few times. I'm looking for a house right now. So my whole collection is a little bit in disarray. I try to keep it together the best I could for the show. And after the show, I'll probably dismantle it as sad as that is,
Nice.
But I have to. I'm hoping for a big layer, right, for my stuff. So that's the plan.
Nice. Now, with Four Horsemen Studios, what got you in once you got into adult toy collecting? What got you into Four Horsemen Studios product?
Yeah, I mean, to adult collecting, what I did is when G.I. Joe relaunched, I think it was like the 25 years. I think it was like early 2000s.
Yeah.
Or like mid 2000s, right? 2005, something like that. So I bought a bunch, and I said one day I'll have a son, and he'll love these like I loved them when I was a kid. So I bought them and boxed them up, and they just sat there, and I didn't have a son for another 10, 11 years. So now that I have my son, I saved that for him. So what happened when I took that out to show him to play with stuff, I realized that there's like all these other toy lines that are bigger scale and more detail. So I jumped into I think Marvel Legends, and then I've been looking at Mythic Legions for maybe 2 years, but I never pulled the trigger because it was intimidating to me. I'm like, the line is this long, and I'm really not familiar with the characters. I wasn't sure, but I was building really cool like ruins and that style dioramas, and I just didn't have anything quality that would look good with that piece. And I'm like, dude, I have like a Marvel Legends Black Knight, and that's the best they got. And I have this sick castle, and I'm like, it's not working. So uh, I went into BBTS, and this was when they used to have figures back in the day, right? The noobs don't know about this, but BBTS had all figures. And I bought like different races. So I bought like, okay, I need an orc, a knight, a goblin. Like I went all in. I didn't have one figure. I bought like um the Night Builder 2.0, the Goblin, the Fury Orc, and I think it was Lord Viteris maybe. So I got them in hand, and I was like, okay, whoa. I paused for a minute, and I'm like, I'm looking at the paint, I'm looking at the weight of the figure, and then and then Walt reaches out to me on Instagram, and it's like, hey man, there's this group called the Cabal, and I think they will really like your work, and I see that you have some of the figures. We have, people customize them, so I didn't know anything he was talking about. So I go into to the Cabal maybe about almost 2 years ago, and I was like, just like, oh, dude, these dudes take them apart and paint them, and they have custom parts, and I was just overwhelmed with the toy line, and I went in deep. And you'll know when you ask me how many I have,
Well, how many do you have out of the almost 200 figures in the Legion's line? Actually, with the Cosmic 2 drop, we have over 200 figures in the Legion's line. How many do you own?
I counted. Leland is on the comments, just mailed me one from the Jersey Toy Con that just went on. He picked me up a Black Knight. So including that one that's in the mail right now is 148.
Nice. Nice. You know what? And what I tell everybody, once you get that first Legion in hand, you got several in hand, you're blown away. Because I've been around action figures my whole life. There is nothing on the market today or back in the day that even compares to a Mythic Legion. And that's true. And everybody I know, or not everybody, but most people I know, they forget about other toys, and it's just Legions. It becomes It happened to Brad and I. It's happening a lot.
That's what happened to me. I really only collect 2 toy lines now, and it's Legions. Of course, to me that includes Cosmics as well.
Yeah.
And then I have I've been collecting Mezcos as well lately.
Okay.
So. But I like the Rumble Society stuff. I like their original IP, not really all the heroes and stuff. Doesn't do it for me because I've been collecting that already for a long time. So
gotcha. Now, out of all the lines that the Four Horsemen put out, what is your favorite line? And I'm talking from Seventh Kingdom to Gothropolis to Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, Figure Obscura. Do you have a favorite line?
It'll have to be Mythic Legions because that's what brought me in, and I had some of the the birds. I had some of the birds, but I never hang on to them. I always found them for my collection. Like I never found a place for them. That's how I felt.
Gotcha.
And to me, I felt like I didn't have enough to just have them being exclusive. So, but I love the birds. You know what I mean? I really do. It's just the one that I like, but never really got into it too much. The Legions is my stuff for sure. And then Cosmics, we'll see, right? I'm sure that'll rock our worlds in a different way. I can't wait.
Nice. Are you, when dealing with collecting legions, are you more of a completist or just a casual? Are you going for the whole line, or just want to be casual collector?
So I went in thinking that I'm never gonna go back because Jeremy and other friends advised against it, right? So I came in a very like middle point. I came in when it was right after Advent of Decay, a little bit after Advent of Decay, and a lot of them were sold out on BBTS, but I still had access to maybe like 15 figures, something like that from that line, still available. I'm not a completist, right? And I didn't think I was gonna go back as far as I did. But as you know very well, after you have a few and you say, but they already made that, and you go, what? And I have to have it like King Brahmadon. Like, dude, this dude is sick. I need to have that guy. And it's just everything was like that. It's like a snowball just rolling backwards, right? It's just I trying to get everything I could. I'm not a completist, but to be honest, the only things I'm missing is some of the really crazy, pricey stuff. You know, some of the stuff we were rooting for to get in.
Some of the grails probably we were
on All Stars that just got in, right? So that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Now here are some fun questions I'm gonna throw at you, and these are some of the most popular questions on the show. So your top 5 Legions figures, that's including Cosmic thrown in with Mythic. What are your top 5 and why?
So I'm not gonna include Cosmics just because it's not there, but I can tell you that the alligator or reptile dude is freaking awesome. That's my favorite one so far on the second wave.
Yeah.
On the first wave might be the big dude, right?
Yeah.
The big guy is just so cool. But I mean, that wave has a lot of heavy hitters. My first, one of them is surprising to a lot of people, but I have a huge soft spot for Warrior. I freaking love Warrior.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my guy. You know, I remember getting him in hand very early in my collecting and being like, oh my gosh, I love this little guy, you know? And I went to a hike with my kids and I was like putting him in the river and like putting him in the rocks. And the dude was just so much fun. I love that figure.
I do like him. He's a good figure. Do you ever think about putting that figure head on a 1.0? Do you think it would look okay?
I don't know if I have. Yeah, I don't know if I have.
I'm like,
well, technically,
I want to see
Warrior
that.
is on a 1.0, but the dwarf
yeah.
body.
Yeah,
I like
correct.
on like
it's almost like a Hellfire Goblin. It's the same thing in a different way, right? Like the design of the head with the second moving part in the neck is very much like a Hellfire.
Yeah, the only thing I had against Warrior was the head because I thought the head was too large. But Eric,
it was too big. Yeah.
I think Eric made it that way because of the pauldrons. If he didn't make it that way,
it wouldn't.
The beefy pauldrons would have covered a lot up. So I think it was designed with that in mind. But
I really like it with the Hellfire pauldrons, those that are like here, like the Magnus pauldrons. You know what I mean?
Yes. The smooth ones, yeah.
Yeah. The smaller,
more.
The smaller ones. I like that one just because the same with the dwarves that have a big beard. I prefer those pauldrons as well. Instead of the ones like, for example, I have the Cavern Dwarf, and when you have the spike pauldrons, it almost gets under the beard. Like, I don't know, it just feels a little more awkward on movement.
So would you say Warrior is number 5 on the list?
So, okay, let's do number 5, Warrior.
Okay.
Damn, dude, that's such a hard question. So, Gadriel has to be up there. We're going to throw Gadriel number 4.
Gadriel.
Right?
All right.
I'm just looking over there. I'm not gonna lie, dude. What's his name? It's a sleeper. Sir Gerard. It's like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do Sir Gerard.
Yeah, that's.
Then I'm gonna go with a Shadow Ranger. I freaking love the Shadow Ranger. That's number 2.
Shadow Elf Ranger. Wow.
I used to have 6 or 8. I think I had 8 at one point. But what I did was just like I would throw it in with maybe
Jeremy
like a trade or something, and they slowly dwindle. I think I have 4, but I can't go below 4 at all. Like that's
Jeremy
the lowest I
Gerard said your third figure to Sir Gerard was a good answer.
can. So yeah, I mean at least number 3, but it's definitely in the top 5, and maybe not in that order.
Yeah.
You know. And let me see who's my most. You know what, man? Atlas is my number 1.
Ooh, Atlas. Isn't he one of your top ones?
He is. He's my top 1 or 2. I put him up in the top 1 or 2.
He's fired, Nimai.
He has to be top 5. He's sick.
Well,
And I mean, I can't believe I didn't mention Attila, because when I got Attila in hand, man, it was like, wow,
Yeah,
the helmet blows you away.
Attila's cool. I like I said, I actually it took me a while to buy Attila because I read the bios and I was so like Team Atlas that in House of Noble Bear I was like,
Yeah. Oh, Noble Bear. Yeah, Noble Bear is one of my favorite factions, but it's hard to pick.
Yeah.
It really
and
is.
then when I got
Because they all
him, I was
have
like,
heavy
wow.
hitter.
And I think I got him before you, and I was like, dude, this guy is amazing.
yeah, you did give
But
the why I don't care for Attila. Now I do care. Every Legion's figure in hand is awesome. I just don't like the helmet. The lion helmet.
do.
It's so big on him.
But it's like I feel like
It is.
it's gaudy for him. Like
but you have to think. I mean, you really think? I like to put him in a horse, you know, because he's always on his high horse.
Yeah.
But he's just trying to give commands. I don't think he's in the battlefield grinding it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
He's probably that guy
Right?
standing up
It's a
there doing
commander.
this, huh?
Yeah, that's for Magnus to do all the heavy lifting. That's for Magnus. Yeah, he just flips the thumb. Hey, by the way, if I haven't said this, one of my favorite things about this show is that we can keep it lighthearted, laugh, and just have a good time. And it's like everybody in the comments is just hanging out. It's just like when I watch, it's like I'm hanging out.
And that's one thing when we put our bio up on Legions Con, the website, we do look at Legions collecting in a lighthearted way.
Yeah.
I mean, we like to bring the fun out to it because I mean this is our hobby. We just we love this, just like it's yours. So
I mean, I'm sure that to be collecting this line, I'm pretty sure we're all, hardworking dudes that take care of our priorities enough to be able to collect a line that we love, right? I'm sure that. So for a lot of us, it's an outlet to unwind, to keep things a lot simpler, to bring things back to something that's as simple yet bring us so much joy. And when it came to the Cabal, man, that changed the game for me. I don't think I would be collecting as deep as I do without the friends I made on the Cabal and the friendships that I developed. And then I'm talking to my friend, what do you pick up this week? And I picked up this week, and we're checking boxes. For me, I like if I fall in love with a faction, I'm trying to just build it the best I can. You know what I mean?
It is this toy line is not only about collecting the best action figures on the market, but the big part of this toy line also is what you just said. The community is second to none. Yeah. And it makes all the difference. So I encourage everybody, go to Legions Con this year. You do not know what you're missing if you don't go. The friendships there are lifetime friendships. The people there are wonderful.
And I am so looking forward to meeting up with the people that we met up last year. And then some, because I know the same people are going to be there.
Well, not only that, but right here.
That's what I'm saying. Well, now, like you said, we probably walk past one another, but we're all gawking at the stuff like, holy shit. And
it's overwhelming. It really is, dude.
And I'm so glad it's 2 days, because this gives us time, and that's what's cool about the show is everyone can get to know one another. So when you get to the Legions Con, it's almost like you know one another. So I would love to see people come up to you and go, hey, look, I seen you on the show, and man, this and that, or whatnot. So
Exactly. We put a face to the face in the comments that we read all the time.
Exactly. And we appreciate the kind words. That's awesome. That's what it's about.
Now, this is going to be a little more difficult question. Nimai. And this might be the most favorite question on the show. And I'm firing it right at you, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Your least 3 favorite figures in the Legion's lines.
So if you say my least favorite, believe it or not, it would be really easy. But the bottom 3 is hard because it's hard to put figs at the bottom of this line, believe it or not, right? I think that my number 1, I'm gonna get death threats for this. I already know. It's gonna be Krampus.
Okay, I'm there with you. Okay, yeah.
I can't make him like. I keep doing this head swapping thing with him and trying to figure out like what do I want best. I'll put a helmet on him. I'll put him on the demon shelves. I'll put him on the vampires. I don't know what to do with him.
You know what I'm thinking?
And the weirdest part is that we all love Torion for the black body.
Yeah.
But we totally discriminate on Krampus with the same sex appeal. You know what I mean?
Arnold would say in Predator, he's one ugly motherfucker. Hey, what do you think about this? What if we took Krampus, swapped his head with Warrior?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm not just.
We can leave the tail. We can leave the long tail too. You can leave the long tail, the hooves. I mean, you're halfway there. You're right.
I like it.
True.
But I get.
I'm gonna have to pull out a sexy warrior later. You know what I mean?
So Krampus
Krampus is number 3.
Now we go down to 2. The hot seat.
Okay, so to be fair, right? Like to me, it's easy to pick figures with little bit of paint, like what's it called? The elf builder, the gold one. That's easy. I don't dislike the figure, but it never wowed me.
He's
right?
sick is what you're saying.
I think, yeah. And Jeremy Gerard had said that a couple of his least favorite figures in the line are the Silver Knight Legion Builder and the Gold Knight Legion Builder. Probably they're just so basic, probably for the same reason.
Yeah. And at the same time, I was telling my friend that a figure that's a huge sleeper and that people are gonna keep seeking, especially after they came and went from the Four Horsemen shop, is the Black Knight, because you can do anything you want with a Black Knight. You got Arnold right there looking sexy. Oh, look at mine right here.
I did this for you. This is for a sweet, cool dude like you.
Look at mine right there.
Oh yeah. Again. I had to do that for you today. Super cool dude.
So what was your number 1 again? Oh wow. Oh damn.
You see these wings on them?
I like it.
Heck yeah.
It looks so evil, bro. It looks so sick.
I like it.
And yeah, I painted those from like a red pair that I got on.
So what was number 1?
Of the dislikes, it was definitely Krampus, the Silver Knight, and then we can put
the Elf Legion Builder.
Elf Legion Builder was number 1.
And the other figure, it will have to be what is it? It's the one from Etheron, the 2.0 Knight. Which one is it? I'm trying to think. Because I like the female because of the deluxe.
Of Etheros? Delphina?
No. It's the basic Knight as well. It's like the build.
Knight
Builder,
yeah. The Knight Builder.
The 2.0. The 2.0.
The 2.0, the female.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Even though I love the deluxe one because of the parts that it comes with, she pops great, But which is basic. I bought the basics because I bought 2 deluxe, 2 basics, and then I mixed matched them all.
Gotcha.
You'll see on my night shelf. They look pretty cool.
Nice. What is your favorite faction?
Ooh, it has to be
affiliation. If you have a favorite affiliation in
like the top 2. The top 2 is definitely a Noble Bear And oh my gosh, the second one is hard.
We got a lot of.
Just because like my first faction I finished was the goblins. Like I love the goblins, right? But then other things start growing on me. Leo Decius and Noble Bear has to be up there. My top.
Okay.
Top.
Gotcha.
I like it. I like it.
Okay. What is your favorite species?
Oh, I don't know, man. I like the skeletons a lot and the goblins. And then the orcs, like I didn't think I liked the orcs, and then I felt like I just wanted all the orcs I can get. It was weird.
Yes.
Oh, I should grab my own can. So right in front of me, I have like a few like kind of customs I did. And my customs are not super intricate either. You'll see they're just some custom parts and nothing crazy. But I made an on-can custom. Let me grab it.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people have said that's a very doable custom.
An Unkin.
Yeah.
Well,
To get an Unkin.
what
So
I did,
expensive.
I didn't want to use any extra parts. So really all I did was grab a basic Borthog and use the like builder parts that he comes with.
Yeah.
And do a repaint on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
See, so I just did the helmet. I did the buckle so you can kind of tie it all together a little bit. And then I just did, you know, the mace and the pauldron, that kind of color. Before that, I had him with the cavern dwarf arm. So it matched that color really well.
Yeah.
But I wanted to put after I got a few of the builders that came out recently. What are they called? I always get confused because the color doesn't match the figure. On the dwarfs, you know, I have the cavern, and then what's the one that just came out?
The bronze
With the gold
horn.
horn. Bronze, right? It's silver, but the bronze dwarf. After I got the bronze dwarfs, I wanted to put my cavern dwarf back together to have a little squad. You know what I mean?
Cool.
This is a great segue into customizing because you are a customizer. What started this creative outlet for you?
So I started. So I have this thing that's is a little bit strange, and it definitely has to be obsessive. That I have to be able to, even though I may not want to do everything, I want to be able to know that I can learn it, or at least do it well enough that if I have to need it at one point, I have it in my tool bag, if that makes any sense. So I did customize a few figures, and then I just fell in love with diorama making, and that took absolute precedence over customizing. It's really hard to do both. But I do like to, you know, dabble in it and make my own figure because it's freaking cool, you know? Like, I have Magnus right here in front of me, and I have a beautiful sculpt from my friend Steph from Detour Customs. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip my camera over. The better lens, and sorry for the noise on the tripod. But let's see if this crappy camera can focus. But I have this helmet. I think I seen Noah with it as well recently.
No.
But he painted it differently than I did. I wanted to have the mask kind of match his armor a little bit, but just a top mask, and have it like an overlay.
Now, what's that? Where's that head from?
So this one is from Steph from Detour Customs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And I got it at Legion's Con last year, and I painted it. And I still have a few I haven't painted yet. For that same reason, I'm just tied up with Dios, you know?
Yeah.
But just that makes this dude look like a berserker. Like, he can really, you don't want to run into him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fire, man.
This one I also picked up at before I was able to own a, what's his name? What's the name of this? Nosferatu?
Yeah, yes.
I bought this cast at Legion's Cons last year from somebody.
Very.
And what I did, I'm like, dude, that is a perfect head that I can customize, Dremel it out, and make it into a Vampire Knight. Because now I have like Orlok on his getup right there.
The head that Immortal Collections gave us. Or
Yeah,
gave you
yeah,
a little bit.
the goblin head. Yeah, that is cool. Hey, Nimai,
Yes, sir.
How many custom figures do you think you've made so far?
I mean, in front of me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably when it comes to legions, maybe like 10 altogether. And I don't want to count like kid bashing and stuff.
Nice. Nice.
Look at I'll show you something cool right now. Look at this. So even though it's messy, ignore the background as much as you can.
Oh. Oh, did
It's
they
a
see
sign.
Mythos?
Yes.
Yes, it's
Very
mythos.
cool.
Yeah.
So it's a sign for down the road. And then what I did is I built this.
Damn, that's original. That is sweet. That is cool.
It's a hand spinning kind of turntable, so I can just put my custom right there. Let me see.
Oh.
Right, and I can talk to you about it and be like, oh yeah, you can see him right here and see the back. My daughter shoved some feathers from her bird right here. It looks like, and but this is also like I really wanted this, and Steph didn't have him anymore, but he was so kind that he went home on the second day of Legion's Con and brought it for me. I really wanted the jousting set really bad, so this thing is beautiful.
Oh,
I
yeah.
painted it.
Wow.
But let me see. Like, I want to show the details a little bit because Steph's has some beautiful stuff. And he just looks so cool in there with his jousting set. And I made him a little leather strap. So, in customizing, so I try to do everything. So, I done soft goods. I do custom sculpting over the actual skull. Like you saw that troll that I made. Let me grab him real quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we want to see that.
Well, this is gonna be fire.
Oh wow.
So this guy, what I did is I sculpted over the existing sculpt, and then what I did, I don't know how well it comes across. Do you think I should flip the camera over? Or you think it's good enough?
Yeah, let's try flipping the camera over. Let's
Yeah,
get him.
because this
Let's
thing
get
is
him.
pretty detailed. Yeah, I want to see the detail that I was
Oh
able
yeah,
to
Yeah, because I mean,
sculpt into
you
it.
definitely blended that really well.
So let's see, let him focus a little bit. So right here, and then what I did too is I put gloss on the eye today before the show. I was hoping it dried on time, and it did. So right here,
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it is.
right, and you still see like those stone bits and stuff, right,
Yeah.
on his eyelid, and then the same texture over on the eye. And I just thought because after I had, which one I like to display is my forest troll. I love this head on him. So I figure because I also really like it on the stone troll, I figure I make it look more evil and menacing. And then what I did is I give him some like leather protection, right? Some armor so he can battle.
Yeah, that's
So he got this.
cool. How hard was it to sculpt the third eye?
So what I used was the hardest part is just getting the texture and the work time with the product, but I'm grabbing it right now. So if you don't see me on camera, I'm just trying to grab what I use so you guys know. I use this Army Painters green stuff, epoxy.
Okay.
And when you mix it, it turns green, and you can sculpt over, you know, plastic, other things. It'll harden, and then you can do that. What I'm gonna do now that I experimented with the troll is I'm gonna try to have fun and modify some skulls. I thought that'd be really cool. Maybe put some horns bursting out of it or something like that. Out of a skull.
How long does it take to set that mold? How long? What time limit do you have?
I didn't feel comfortable painting it until about like a day, to be honest, or so. But I think that you can. It has a work time of maybe about a good 30, 45 minutes, I think, or so.
So that gives you enough time to get how you want it.
Yeah, to be able to get the texture and kind of mess with it enough to.
Now, when you're doing that, do you have to actually wait for it to get harder to get the textures you want, or?
So what I find out, like for example, when you're trying to do all this texture, right? And then you want the eye to be smooth, it's difficult
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I found out is that alcohol is like chemically interacts with it in a way that you can smooth it out.
Oh wow.
And what I did was I did a bunch of texture like on the eyelid itself, like little ridges and stuff. Let's see if this thing focus. And then I try to match like the wrinkles on his forehead.
I know. It looks great.
And things like that. And to be honest, the regular eyeballs that the Four Horsemen put on him with a pupil looks menacing as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
if
like how
you
you
look at
blended it. It looks like you just bought it that way. It looks awesome.
it, kind of yeah, that's how I kind of want it. And because their sculpt is so good, I was like, maybe if I can tweak it just a little bit to make it unique, will pop differently. That's all.
Yeah, and I like the soft goods.
They didn't need my help, but I like to think I added to it.
Oh no, yeah, the soft goods are great too.
So if you think Magnus is sexy, dude, look at this dude.
Hell yeah. He. I think he looks better with a little bit of dark hair with the white. I think he could.
And what I did is because I told you that Atlas is one of my favorite figures. I gave him a scar and kind of a glass eye look as well.
I see what you did there. Oh, no kidding. Yeah. Nice. I'm kind of liking that.
And some little leather straps, and he just looks badass because he's standing on top of this mount over here.
Hey, and maybe we'll get that one day. I'm thinking. I call him the Chuck Norris of Mythic Legions.
Absolutely, Chuck Norris. Absolutely.
Nice. I just want to real quick remind everybody. Get on, comment what your favorite part of the show is, and Lauren will send you out a couple stickers in the mail.
All right.
I'm not sending shit. Out of your 10 customs, Nimai, what is your absolute favorite?
Dude, believe it or not, I love these Rusty, dude. I call him Rusty.
The Goblin. Oh, nice.
And I just rusted.
Man, you did rust. He rusted that guy. Did you see that sword? He rusted right out of here. He rusted out of here. To get back here, Nimai. Get back here now. Okay, let's see. We will get him back. We will get him back. I will read this Jesse Arnold. He loves the top fives. Is he back? Oh, there he is. He's back. We get him back for you. There was so much rust on the goblins. He was gone.
Yes.
He's back.
Dude, you know what happened? Facebook heard that I'm friends with Greg and they just kicked me out.
That's great.
Bad influence, you know what I mean?
Over there making memes and Greg.
Who your freaking memes, Greg?
Hey,
darn
man,
it.
That is amazing, the rust on there.
I love the sword, how it came out. Let me see, let this thing focus.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Wow.
And that face, dude, I love the Nubnik face. Like, that face is money right there. And I wanted a Vorgus, but I didn't want to spend money on a Vorgus. So I used that Red Shield before they were extremely expensive. Now I wish I used a Black Knight.
Well.
But I like this slim armor on him. I think it makes him look badass with those horns.
It gives him a different feel, man.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Like he looks different.
Armored look. It's just a great look.
Yeah.
Hey,
and that's some of the ones. I might have some back there that what's it called? That I might have some in the collection that are customs that I forgot to pull out too. On this one, so what I did, which I didn't make the door removable yet, it's kind of like with a piece of Velcro, so I don't want to rip it. But inside this door, there's like a wooden structure. Let me see.
That's
and I
badass,
it's
man.
being put together, but that's what holds up this platform. So it has some wooden feet.
Yeah.
And the goal was to make it like Let me see, because of course I gotta pick the one with wings to put him up here, but there he is. And what I wanted to do was like, you can have a dude come in his horse, like, dude, let me in, right? But you can put like 3, 4 knights up there, like guarding the entrance. So I wanted to make like a platform up there. So this is very much a work in progress, and it's just a personal piece because I made one for my friend, and I'm jealous of him. And even though, so I want my own castle now.
Yeah, those are cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess this is a good time to ask you. Can you show us your Legion collection and your die?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Look, right now, what we'll do right here real quick, I'll show you this current setup I've been using, which is a street scene. And I 3D print and paint like all the props that you see. So all the doors and windows, and I made a payphone the other day.
The payphone in there.
For those old of us that know what that used to be, right? And I like to do a lot. I used to be a graffiti artist, so I like to do a lot of graffiti and urban things as well. And like I was telling you earlier, because I wanted to do everything, like I'll do urban, but then I want to do, castles or ruins and things like that. Like I like to be versatile just because my main reason is that I don't want my skill to hold me back from realizing something that I can think of. Like I don't want my imagination to be bottled back by the fact that I can't make something. So I think that might be like subconsciously a lot of my driving force, when it comes to doing things. So like I'll do, like I got into mezcos, and my daughter showed me how to get the sewing machine together. And I made soft goods. I made T-shirts and pants and stuff, and I make soft goods for my legions as well, like wired stuff. And even if I'm not gonna dedicate myself to doing that full time, I just want to make sure that I can master that skill. So if I come up with an idea of a cool custom or a cape or something like that, I want to be able to express myself in a way that I can realize it. You know what I mean?
It's good, I guess. You're thinking, trying to be well-rounded on everything. So if you get to a point, you won't get stuck. You'll be able to work around it because you'll have a skill level of.
Yeah, and like my friends would be like, dude, I want a Ninja Turtle sewer layer. I'm like, okay, here we go. Let's do a toon style. So I like to do things like that too and challenge myself.
Cool.
So I'm gonna pan over and show you a little bit of
Yes.
the collection. I do have a little light I put over so it won't be too dark. So let's see. I'm in my basement, and yes, I need a new layer. So let's see. This is my vampire side. I have kind of like a brute from another line that looks cool holding their banner.
Nice.
So I got some black knights. He looks cool they all look cool with wings, all the black knights. So I try to do it by faction. So these are the vampires right here. And then I go into my shadows, shadow elves, right?
You got the
And
guy.
I have some of the rangers. I love the warrior a lot too. Something about him. Something about, I think it's the color, right? Like the color of these figures when you get them in hand. I fell in love with them, and I didn't expect that. Like when I first got them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, our buddy Christopher Michael Olson just got into Mythic Legions, and he's really liking the blue people, he says.
Oh yeah, man. Something about them when you get them in hand, that they're so matte, but yet so shiny in different areas. And the color combination is great. I don't know where this line is from, but it's like a little blue stone kind of little dragon. He just looks cool. Like he has a little, you know how the sharks have those fishes, they eat the scraps?
Yeah.
That's him right there. And then I got the like Poxus and then the demons now. We're going into all the cool figs, dude. I love Saria. She has to be one of the coolest.
She is.
I like to put my my guys flying if I can, especially the blue guys. And then I did this cool. Let's see. Let me move over here. If you have any questions, just ask me. Feel free. I wanted to do a little bit of steps or something kind of epic for Aerith here in the center of the display.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
I have a little Cabal logo right there in the middle. And then I love the Hellfire Goblins. And of course, I got Boreal right there. He's buried back there. And there's another one back there too. I got two. Like those are the pauldrons I like him with, to be honest. Right there.
That's cool.
Yeah. And Brahmadon just fell down, but he's back there somewhere. He fell down when I took out the stone throw.
That happens.
And then I love the orcs are cool, right? Really cool. Let's go over here to the orcs. I use Belphegor so I can get like a naked sexy fury orc as well, right?
Yeah.
That's a Belphegor just with feet from Vorthog. And you know the extra head from one of the guys. Then I got my beautiful fixed figure. I fixed them.
Oh, I see. You left the head flop, though, right?
Oh yeah, because the beard looked cool to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure. But I like him deflocked, and it might be because I wanted like a bare body orc and I didn't have one. And when he's flocked, he didn't feel like that. And then I mean, I guess that's kind of a custom. I did that face paint on Vorthog.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And
Sucker for-
I got yeah. Oh, this is a custom right here from Leland. That's in the comments. So this is Leland's head right here, painted by Leland as well. It's sick, bro. He did an amazing job.
It's awesome. Yeah.
It's like a trap jaw kind of looking dude, right?
It is, man.
And then I have my goblin faction over here. I love the Rusty guy. You know, he's really cool. But I like to put the bear. I like to put the bare feet on Gonks. I think he looks. I don't know, something about him with this. I think it's the big head. The big head with the big feet looks cool. You know what I mean?
Man, and he's a 1.0 character, so the feet in their feet pack and hands pack work well with him.
Yeah, it works really well. And if you put the hands on any of them, the green hands also work really good on the hand pack.
Nice.
Just because they're a little bit, you know, that like awkward size, like Thump, you know, Thump is really big on top and he's in a 2.0 body. So they have that kind of.
Eric Lebron just said Gonks is his favorite.
You know what, Eric? I love Gonks too, but it's hard to beat Snag. And Noobnik. I love Noobnik a lot too, but you gotta hail the king, bro. Come on. He's cool. I like the little staff I made for him too. That's like a really old McFarlane figure probably, and I made it. Modified it to fit. My first goblin was Thwick. And I freaking love him. Yeah.
That's a great figure.
And these Star Wars figs on 2.0, like Jeremy mentioned in the past, I love them. So I always like to have two side by side, like guarding the king right there, like the brutes, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, where they're standing is not too shabby. It's like a lava kind of stone area.
Oh, that's cool. We see. Wow.
Just to have them, you know,
Oh, yeah.
something interesting to step on, you know, and that's his little throne right there.
Hot lava.
I just need better lighting, man. That's all. So I'm really looking forward to moving for that reason, to just set up the studio really nice. These are my skeletons.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
So
Talking about.
TBS is sick, right? I love TBS.
You sure?
And then I kid bash Borthog and 1.0 like skeleton. He looks really cool. He looks almost like a dead barbarian or something. And the Sir Gerard head on a 1.0 also looks really cool.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And then this is the like kind of like skull temple that I have for my skeleton squad.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is fire. That is awesome.
Right? And they got all the moss and everything. I probably will sell this diorama. So if anybody in the show is interested, they can hit me up because I'm moving and this is one of the ones that I'm probably gonna take down and make something bigger actually. But this is the, let me see the floor. It has a lot of detail on, like, I like to do like 3 washes as much as it's not time effective. I love getting a really dark brown with a lighter brown, and it just looks badass, all together. Let's see who else we got. Oh, and I got, this is kind of a custom too, but it's more like a kid bash, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
And it's my own little Skeletor dude, right?
Yeah.
Made with what's his name? Azar body.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even change the hoofs because I thought it looked cool. So
I did one too, and I left it like that because I was like, I kind of like it. It's different.
I like it because it matches like his staff, and he looks kind of evil. And I just put a little piece of leather right there, just so I don't have the same orange thing. I just didn't think it was good. My noble bear. Yeah, I left her there. I just couldn't have her with all the.
I almost did that as well because I was thinking I should put her there, but then
I'm like, you know what? That's before she was a backstabbing son of a gun. So let's leave it. Ditching the best faction.
Mike still thinks that looks like Sherry from Four Horsemen, but we confirmed it. We confirmed it wasn't.
I still say
there's similarities there.
Yeah. We're right. They're lying. That's for sure. We got it right. The fans know.
Mike asked her to her face. She was very modest. She said no.
This was before they had like the clippers, so that's a straight barbarian right there. Like just the bush, just protecting your goodies, right?
I like it.
The pits, no shaving, none of that. Just barbarian women.
That's the 80s push.
I love the this dude. This is one of my favorite figures. I love Calavius. Calavius is a badass.
I wouldn't mind having another one.
Yeah, I bought another one just because I bought so many gladiators from the Builder Wave, the deluxe builder, that I wanted a different helmet. So I hope they put more of those in there.
Brian Gonzalez has a question here for you, Nimai.
Go ahead.
Do you do commission work or just personal collection?
So I do deviate into commission work, and I have maybe 2 openings right now. I'm finishing 2 projects. I'll start 2 more, and I'll go from there. But I'll segue into that in a little bit because I wanted to do something a little bit special for the show, and I thought it'll be cool. So I'll bring that up in a sec. This dude looks badass with just some fur on him. That's all he needs, dude, and he's good. You know what I mean? And same with, look, on the tower, you put a little fur like on his shoulders. And I put a little fur on his like cuffs and stuff, and makes him look pretty cool too. I'm looking forward a lot to the accessory pack for him. It's freaking right. Like I want some half giant pauldrons for sure. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go into my beloved knights right here. I freaking love the knights. So I have kind of like a cathedral, I guess, looking place, and I love Balam, but I had to put him with the Night Squad. And I love Vetus. I still haven't painted my other one. I bought 2 so I can paint one like a different Mercurian color. We have the best figure on the line, Faustia.
Well, hold the phone.
Hey, Hadriana, dude. Hadriana is beautiful, dude. I think a lot of people sleep on her, but she is amazing.
Yeah, she is.
And I love the kind of like a blue looking squad. Like I have these like blue knights almost with the 2.0s.
Oh yeah, I mean that.
Right? They all have like that blue kind of look to them.
I almost thought that was Otho there with his helmet on.
Yeah, it kind of is, right? I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. That's a cheat. That's a poor man's Otho right there for sure.
That's what I thought. I mean, I thought it was Otho for a second. Then I'm like, oh.
And then I have my my Templars up here.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, something about Gwendolyn, man. Every time I look at her once in a while, she's just like, man, I sleep on her all the time.
Yeah.
She's a great figure, man.
If anybody's got a Gwendolyn out there, extra, send one to my way for a reasonable price.
For my son, please. It's for his son.
Don't say reasonable price on the Cabal. They'll kill you.
For what do you call reasonable? I only trade for souls, right?
That's great.
And this is just my 4 figs from Red Stars. That's all I got.
Oh.
On Red Stars. Oh, I do have Cylonus flock as well. We gotta have some Cylonus flock.
Yeah. Now see,
Just a few
Faunus was my
obscure
figure
skills.
that I thought, hey, I don't really want him, and then he came, and I'm like, that dude kicks ass. Like,
Kicks ass, dude. Yeah, exactly. If you slept on him
who got
when he was,
by?
if you slept on him when he was going for a reasonable price, then you really messed up.
Yeah, I got the last one. I literally got the last one on Big Bad Toy Store.
I'm at work and I got on Big Bad Toy Store and Faunus had been sold out probably
Really?
for a week. And
I just go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting.
oh no, that's okay. And basically
One popped up.
one popped up and I texted him. I thought I called you. You didn't
did.
answer. Then I texted and said, hey, one Faunus is up there. Get him. You did it. And you got back to me and you said, well, I did it, but I don't know if I'm going to like him. When you got him in hand, it was all over.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like he's the dude. Mike saved you, dude, on that one. You didn't have to do what I did. Say I had to buy 24 Tinsel Thorns and then trade them for Faunus. I traded for 23 Tinsel Thorns. I just kept one. You know what I mean? I like the McFarlane horse for him because he's little. Like he has a badass little horse now. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And Golden Branch, which nobody loves her. So I'm sorry, Golden
She's
Branch.
one of my kind of.
It'd be like that.
Eh.
It'd be like that. And then my collection, just kind of took I'm putting stuff away. So like I love the Joes still. It's my jam. Look, I made him a cool like 90s command center back there.
See,
Right?
classified.
And look down here, like stuff that still hasn't got put away. I have this Hydra dial I did for them to display them.
Yeah.
I just got, I'm putting a lot of stuff. Like most of my, like 80% of my collection is put away. I just left the Legions out because they still figures joining the ranks every week. So, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to put them away until I'm really like going.
Yeah.
But your story with Faunus is the same thing that happened with Juno because I actually got Juno from BBTS, believe it or not. Or I'm going back to my bench. Hold on.
You were like, man, she all right. And then
I like the hair, but something about her, like I was like, she's kind of plain. She doesn't have nothing that does it for me. But you know very well that that's like a mistake in this line because you get things in hand and it completely changes your mind.
Yeah.
Completely.
Absolutely.
Completely. You know what I was thinking? And you can ask me and I'll talk to you. But what I'm going to do, because I think it'll be cool for the audience, right? Is I'm going to go ahead and take this alleyway for you guys. And we're going to go straight into the realm of mythos. So I'm going to collapse this real quick. Ask me whatever you want, and I'll be like the commercial break, like you know what I mean? The entertainment in the background. So what I'm going to do is turn this in honor of my friend Mike. I'm going to use a background that I made inspired by Castle Grayskull because I love He-Man stuff, right?
The greatest place that to ever be made, and I'm sorry, Death Star, it is Castle Grayskull.
So I'm taking this whole die out of the way.
I would say it's the U.S. flag, but that's okay.
Hey, Nimai, can I have the guests ask you questions during this time?
Right, yeah, right about now. No problem. Shoot,
Okay,
shoot it.
guys. If you have questions for Nimai, shoot. This is the time.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. Gregory says, Mike,
I am doing.
in each hand. That will definitely change his mind. Frosty is in each hand will blow his mind.
Great.
So to be completely transparent, right? When I have the most fun is when I build for me, because I'm like, whatever comes to mind, I try to do it. And then if there's something I haven't done, then I try to go like off the wall with it. So that's when I have a lot of fun. So what I do is I have an account for like my toys and stuff. And whenever it's running scary low and then the 4 horsemen launch wave after wave, then I'll take commissions. You know what I mean?
Hey, Nimai.
Yeah.
Got Gregorius McTavish.
Yes.
He is asking a great question. If you could only save, or I'm just going to read the question straight out. If you could only save one item from your collection, what would it be?
Holy smokes, dude. That's so hard.
I know.
It's like, let's ask me which one of my kids I love more. You know what I mean? That's messed up.
The other go away.
So I didn't make it too complicated, but I thought real quick, look, we went from a street to a cool castle kind of joint, right? Look how big this place is. So you see it.
Oh my gosh, that is fire. That
And
is
then
so cool.
Then I'll put these columns with it, kind of ruins.
Oh yeah.
Right? I can put him right there like he's coming through. And then
Eric Lebron says, who were some of your favorite customizers at Legion's Con?
Well, Eric Lebron is one of my favorite customizers of the show, for sure. No, I'm being honest. That's my buddy. Retrospects Customs, Leland, he's amazing. I gotta mention Eric Miller. He is outstanding. My friend Noah, man, he's been doing good work for a while. Like, he's solid, dude. He's really good. And you know, Nikki is amazing. Nikki, before I knew anything about Legions as well, like, I seen some of Nikki's work, which is crazy, you know. So she's, you know, I could think she's super well known, because I knew of her work before I knew of the line. So
really,
this looks sick, right?
It's amazing. The X-Man is asking you, are you coming to Legion's Con this year?
Absolutely, bro. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna freaking geek out together for sure. And if you haven't come, you're gonna be overwhelmed, I promise you.
This is awesome, man.
Yeah, it's like he's about to face that guy, right?
Michael Wood says, are you getting a murder hornet tomorrow?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, the funny thing is I actually just got what I call the red crab, which is like the Asia exclusive, which is the red Craig.
Okay.
So the fact that the yellow one launched, I'm rejoicing because now I'll have all of them. So yeah, I'm definitely picking him up if he launches tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
If he launches, we don't really know. One of the things I like about doing dials for commission too is that I'll be building things that I normally wouldn't build because I wouldn't use. For example, a lot of my things, it's easy to just build a floor, a few props, and a back wall. And I have a really cool place to take pictures, right? But then, for example, let me walk over here and look, I have a little bedroom right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? And then he gives me more options to do different things.
It's so cool.
And everything you see, I 3D print and paint, you know?
Wow. It's cool.
So like everything, I like to like everything be in-house, so I don't have to outsource things. So if I tell you that you want something that you want me to build, that I can deliver on that and not be like making excuses for somebody else, you know?
I am absolutely just taken back at your skill. You are a master at every possible aspect in customizing. You do it all from sculpting to 3D printing to customizing, dio building. That's amazing.
Oh, you're too kind, man. You're too kind. Look at this Torii gate. I love everything Japanese, so I made a Torii gate. That's a little cool.
Now. Arnold knights you.
Oh, I'm knighted, bro.
Yes,
Oh my
for
god.
your skills. Your precious skills in the cabal.
Is
Did we
Ramirez,
just become best friends?
is Ramirez asks, is that a miniature bong in the dio?
Yeah, it is. It is. I made that too.
I didn't.
I
I
thought it was
missed
funny.
that. How did I miss that?
Oh, now we get
Oh
to
my
see
god, it is! Damn you, I need that. Mike needs that. His birthday's on
You know the
420.
dude that lives here. You know that this dude smokes, bro. Look at his posters.
His birthday's really 420. Give him a ball.
You know his birthday's 420, bro. You gotta look at the poster.
Awesome.
So, talking about murder hornets, these figures are sick, and they're gonna be a lot of fun with Cosmics as well. The Valaverse.
Yeah.
I have them on this little, like a broken down stairway.
The
Look at
second
this.
time they're coming out with that figure.
Yeah, they have the. This is the.
They had it before, right?
Yeah, but this
wow.
is the first one. I'm trying to think of the name, and I can't. Feel dumb. And then they came up with the Scarab.
Was it the Swarm
which is
Trooper?
like, yeah, it's like a heavier arms guy, but the head is cool. Look at him.
Yeah. I've been cherry picking those a little bit, but I do like them.
They feel so good, right? Like I was blown away how much I can pose them, and then that translated for me having fun with it.
Yeah, if you like the classifieds, you're gonna like them.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you get Sergeant Slaughter?
Yeah, I have both versions as well.
Okay, I haven't got the other version yet.
Ed Knight.
So why don't we, let me show you guys this, because I think if I take this bedroom out of the way, and everything's magnetized on my dial, so everything will just, you know, snap together when you want to put it together.
That's so cool.
Just for ease of use and
Can you believe these?
fun. But look what I have on behind it. Mike saw this the other day because I showed him when I was making it, and it's just a part of a corridor. Sorry, you're looking at all my supplies and stuff, but this is something I just started. I'm nowhere near done. It's just like primer.
Oh yeah.
God.
But let's put a sci-fi figure with it, and then we'll put some light on it, and you'll see how sick it looks. If I can get this dude to stand, of course. Trying to make me look bad. Okay.
Yeah, those figures are pretty tight.
They're tight, yeah. But the second wave, they were a little better.
Oh, okay. Were they?
They were like a little easier of movement. Like they weren't as tight as the first ones. So because when Cosmic Legions got launched, you had that prison cell, which, by the way, I'm going to recreate as well. I'm going to do a prison cell right here at the end of like the block. You see this, the arrow pointing that way?
Gotcha.
That's going to be to like the cell. And then this is going to be the hallway for the prison. And what I'm going to do is clone this wall again, make it again. And that'll be the opposite side of the hallway. I'll make a roof. And then I can take shots down the corridor. And I can maybe even put both sides on top of each other and take a shot like this huge, you know, sci-fi wall. But yeah, I love doing everything, you know, sci-fi and fantasy.
Oh yeah.
And you know, Asian and whatever, dude. It's just like, it's fun for me. It's a big outlet to enjoy my figures. My friend says, dude, I get jealous all the time because I see you playing with all your stuff and my stuff sits in a box. I'm like, well, step number one, get out of the box. Take it out of the box, bro.
You got to.
You got to. But yeah. Does anybody have any questions? Should I announce kind of what I was gonna do for the show?
Sure.
So what I'm gonna do for the show is give. I don't think I can do everybody, guys, just because it would be hard for me. But I'll promise you this: that if it's enough interest, I will do a second run. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna let about maybe 10 people be able to pre-order the columns that you have in front of you. I will do them either style, to be honest. This one is kind of broken on top. The person can tell me and I will let them choose. And I feel like that everybody's gonna choose the chain because it adds more to it. But what I'll do is like the first 10 people to DM me and say that they want a set, I'm gonna make it for them. I'm gonna give me I will have a turnaround time of approximately 2 to 3 weeks max, right? Shipping is actually quite cheap. I run a test by sending them to the guys and see how much it was. I think I pay like less than $10.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'll let you choose what style. I think the freaking Weeping Tears is so freaking heavy metal, dude, right? Fucking sick. So what I try to do is I'm gonna do them as a set. I talked to my friend about it. I was gonna do them a little bit cheaper, but he told me that, dude, at least do the set for like $100. So they're like $50 each. That's all you're paying, and then you'll add shipping to that, which should be a lot less than $10. So that's what I'm gonna do for the viewers of the show and my fellow Legions mates, right? And that'll be my max window, about 3 weeks, and I'll have all those fulfilled. What else was I gonna say? Then I'm gonna do the Cabal dial, but that's gonna be for Legions Con. So I'll do maybe 4, and they will have their set of columns that come with that diorama, like I showed it. And then I know I'm probably not gonna be able to cover everybody, but I'll promise you that I will do a second run if you guys need to, and I'm probably put a post tomorrow or something and remind people. You know what I mean?
Nice.
These ones are really like rusted and stuff, and I used regular silver chains for this, but I bought black chains and found out that works a lot better when it shows the rust. So I'll do black chains with it instead, because it already has, like when you paint a Black Knight, it has that primer black already. Yeah. So I'll do that. And I hope that a lot of you guys get them and enjoy them. I know that if you put a Sergio art in front of them, it looks crazy cool. Like I put Sergio art in front of those 2 columns, and it's freaking badass. Or I'll set them up right here since it kind of matches this background.
Yeah, I like your columns too. I like the differences in them too.
Yeah, I wanted to do, variation. A big part of what I do is I don't like to make the same thing twice either, so I like to create variation, even if it's extremely similar design, right? The ones that you have in front of you, these are still different. You know what I mean? You have more like big boulders put together, and this is more like cobblestone, right?
Yeah, I like the cobblestone look as well.
So yeah, I hope people, and I'm a super transparent person. You never have to worry about hurting my feelings or saying anything. So if you think they're pricey, I mean, just let me know. But to me, I felt like that was probably the cheapest I can do them. It's just about $50 each with the amount of time that it takes. Trust me, it's like a stupid good price in my opinion. But that's my opinion. I make them, so I'm biased because I like me. So I completely get that too. You know what I mean? I completely get that too. So I don't want to be that way. And these are little little dirt piles I make, and I can just throw them anywhere and then the turf.
That is just skill. I mean, wow. Who would think of a dirt pile? That's amazing, man. And
I have little dirt piles and stuff. Yeah. And this one I sculpted. So this one is really cool too, man. This mount right here. It's a dirt mount, and I put the rock work and stuff. And what I wanted to be like was like steps going up.
Yeah, it almost looked like a step to a stand or something.
Yeah. So what I can do is like you can put. Let me hold on. Now I'm doing it with one hand. I'll do the best I can, but just to give you an idea. But I can put this dude right here commanding the battlefield with all the dudes right here fighting with some skeletons or something. And then you can have this dude on top of the mount, like Attila on top, right? With his swords and everybody scrapping down here or something cool like that.
Heck yeah.
One time I grabbed all my knights and orcs and goblins and it just made a huge battle scene in my floor over here. Like if I was a kid all over again.
That's awesome.
And it was a freaking awesome time, dude.
I got to tell you that gray skull inspired.
That's huge.
That whole it is.
I like the colors, right? Like it pops so good.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, you look at that troll. There's a troll standing there.
Yeah, I know.
And it looks small.
Yeah,
The troll looks small.
and then look at the woodwork on it too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, if that gives you any idea how big that is.
Yeah, so I made it gigantic because it's like I think it's 30 by 30 or something like that.
Yeah,
Because I wanted to be able to get a lot of angles, come on this side. I can take a cool picture right there.
yeah. That troll could literally go through the door. It's
But almost, yeah. I don't think I had a troll when I made this door yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
that's pretty
Or look at this. You want to see something cool? Look, I'll try to do it with one hand. Just
always.
so let's see what kind of skills I have developed over my finagling with figs. So I'm gonna take that gray skull, right? And I'm gonna go straight ruins with it real quick.
Okay.
All right.
And let's see. I have a tower, like a watchtower on it,
That's awesome.
right? And I can put it right. What I used to like to do is put like a archer or a sniper up there.
Oh,
So it's like
All
about to
left
take
here,
dude.
yeah. That reminds
But
me of the old gray skull. They had,
inside, yeah.
or the classics gray skull. They have a little ledge.
Yeah.
Ledge.
So that's what I want. I want something like that. I never got around to making the little like drop down ladder, But I really like the weathering on this one a lot, on the stonework. It was like, yeah, I think it looks good because I thought, well, the sun is gonna rise from this side, so the moss should be growing on this side, and I try to make it cohesive in that way, and I think that's what sells it a little bit,
Lauren has a question for you. Since you are obviously so talented and artistic, what do you do for your day job?
So I'm a warehouse manager. That's what I do. I deal with knuckleheads not producing enough work for me. I made a tree as well. This is foam.
Oh yeah. Wow.
But I seen people make them, and I thought, but I want to have like they cut down the knobs and stuff. And I don't know what happened to my other one, but I did one that was rotted. So like the inside was like really hollowed out, but I don't even know what I did with it. It's somewhere around here.
The detail on that's crazy, man.
Well, thank you so much, man. That's one of the things that I got into. It was because like, how do I challenge myself artistically? And then it was like a discovery moment because I was able to have an artistic outlet, then be able to geek out with my figures. Then I can think of like scenarios and things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like being a kid, but with money to buy supplies, and your mom doesn't tell you to play with the hot glue, and like, this is amazing. I'm gonna go all out.
Yeah.
Colin Pope wants to know what kind of figure would you like to see in Cosmic Legions in the future?
Well, they definitely checked the box with that gray guy. You know what I mean? The gray, the dude with the big eye, the stereotypical alien.
Yeah.
He's freaking cool. I would like to see a alien skeleton, like they teased from the beginning with that head with like horns and stuff. I want to see some cosmic skeletons and some twist on that like xenomorph idea. Maybe that'd be kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Get some kind of crustaceous mixed alien type cool thing, something like that would be really cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm digging that too, because I was like, okay, now we're going to space. Let's go from the olden days to some sci-fi stuff, and that's like all my jam. You know, they're speaking my language. I'm just trying to get my camera on the stand again. Give me one sec.
Dude, you just took us on an amazing journey, bro.
On a full adventure.
That man, that is dio heaven.
I know it was like,
And I'm telling you, man, that
I have
is so cool.
I have a shelf, right, of just dials like over there that I can't even scratch the surface. I really want a workshop. So I'm actually, my wife's gonna put an offer on a house tomorrow, I believe. And that's the thing. I'm like, I need the whole house to have a full-size basement that I can make Legion's Lair. And my goal, dude, watch, it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna do, my walls are gonna look like a castle, bro. I'm gonna do the whole dial inside. So it's gonna be like, it's gonna be the Legion's Lair for sure, bro. We're gonna have, you know, the stonework on the walls, and like when you go to one of those D&D shops, I might geek out and do it. Who knows?
that's cool. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, hey, man, thank you so much for taking us on that tour. That was amazing.
Look at this this prop too, real quick. If I'm dragging it, you just shot me down. That's all. You just put me out, coach. But I have this ram,
That battle ram.
a battle ram, but it was kind of small scale for like knights, so it's like a goblin, and it works. But I did do my thing on it with the paint job. Look, I wanted to show you this last piece, I guess. Leave you on a high note.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
So yeah, I did all the like woodwork, so it looks rusted, and the wood looks like when it sits out and water sits on it, and I just thought I'm gonna do a scene
Wow.
with the goblins, dude, trying to break in, right, into this castle. I'll do that. I'll do something like that for fun.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys, bro. I had a good time.
Now,
I hope I didn't talk too much. You know what I mean?
can we ask you, Nimai, to kind of stay around with us for a few more?
Yeah. You can look if you want to stay a little bit. Ask me something else. You can. I'll definitely stay around and hang out with you guys. For
We
sure.
want you to help us review the Grail figure Ilgar.
All right.
Look at him.
I'm looking forward to owning him. Like I always wanted him, but dude, you guys know that he is not one of the cheap guys, you know.
Oh, no. Even if you can find him, I mean, finding him is almost impossible.
Sometimes they're not posted. You know, for a long time, you couldn't find a gonks. You know what I mean? Like nobody will post them for sale.
He looks amazing.
Dude, he is so beautiful. So as I can see, I never knew this until I see him now, but he does have like previous, almost gives you a vibe. They had a previous armor like paint job, and then they really did weather on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, from the shots, even their promotional shots, you can't see that. It almost looks like he was a regular like 1.0 skeleton and then got rusted. And you've seen my rusty, you know I'm digging that guy already, dude, because I love that weathering on him, you know, on figures. That reminds me of my do you guys like that Atticus Doom figure that came out?
I'm not familiar with Atticus.
No?
Is that a Mezco?
Yeah, it's a Mezco. It's like a wizard, dude, right? And he has like tentacles and stuff. So I made like the, what do you call him? The cuckoo or whatever. I made it like a little grail. And I painted him like Ilgar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, the bronze weathering, just like the it's great.
It's beautiful, right? Like I love that
Statue
teal.
of Liberty.
They did a great job.
That teal look to him, dude. He's so beautiful. And then you get that bearded head with the wings. I mean, I'm definitely have to buy 2 minimum.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Minimum. And that's why I was like, I'm probably gonna sell a Skull Temple diorama, and I'm pretty sure it's a Detolf size. But because I have more skeletons now, like I want to go bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Brad, you
It's
wanna
sick.
I will.
hit us with
Arnold.
the info?
Arnold will tell you about this figure that you're about to get in the All-Stars 5. Hopefully, if the horsemen are listening to me, you have already ordered thousands and thousands of them. You're having them shipped to us right now. We already know what we're getting. There's no need to wait. Ship it now, so when we vote, or when the voting's done, we just get the figures. Thank you. All right. Ilgar is from the Congression of Necronominus. He is a skeleton, even though he has an alternate head with a beard that looks like a dwarf. He is a Viking. He was in the Mythic Legions 1.5. He has accessories, his bearded axe, wooden shield with clip that Walter Hagen doesn't like the clips, but damn him, I love those clips. Swords, daggers, alternate heads. Yes, I was just talking about the bearded barbarian style head with blue wings attached. Now here is his biography. One of the most notorious and brutal warriors in the northern kingdom of Vikingfall, Ilgar was not to be stopped even by death itself, thanks to a deal struck by Necronominus' son, Malleus, who was also Walter's friend. He was reborn as a shambling skeletal semblance of his former self, now more bloodthirsty than ever before. Ilgar is one of the congregation's most savage fighters. Look at him, people. It's Ilgar. He's magnificent.
Dude, I didn't know. Like, I just seen how much patina the bones have.
On it, because that's what he tastes like.
It's crazy how much patina the bones have, man. It looks amazing. I never really noticed those details before.
I mean, even the back of his leg. I mean, the bottom shows a lot. I mean, the way they do
And
that.
and Colin in the comments, he can do earmuffs if he wants right now. But I know I know for a fact that what they did for the weathering for Ilgar, for the blue weathering, they used melt down what's his name? The ghost figure.
Hagna.
So yeah, they melt them down to use for just to add some accents to Ilgar.
Damn you, Colin.
Hagnon.
We know you.
Yeah, he's made from Colin's tears and Hagnon's melted down body. That's what they add the blue touch to that figure.
They rusted the copper armor.
I really can't imagine though. I mean, blue Hagnon would have been cool. He would have been.
Yes.
And you know what though? Colin, he really did campaign so well that.
Dude, Colin, I'm gonna be honest. He made me sweat it. Like I was like, dude, I'm gonna if I don't get Ilgar because of Hagnon, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna blame Colin like forever. I'm not gonna talk to him ever again. His campaign was solid though, and he has some new guys jumping in on it. And I'm so selfish. I'm like, I have a Hagnon. Shut up.
Now, if Colin's still listening, I mean, they did say that it's a special wave.
Yeah.
They could just throw it in there. I mean, they could. Right?
They could, but we would rather have Banana Demon.
I don't know, man. I'm holding my breath because I don't really know what else they're gonna give.
They could throw both those.
Let's throw the whole way, but for pasta.
I have a conspiracy theory, you know, that maybe you want to entertain, right? What if they give us some of the gods? Because we're getting all these, the 4 horsemen, right?
Yeah.
We already got 3 announced, right? We got 3 of them that we know what they look like, right?
True.
And they put an article for the gods not that long ago. And I was like, why are they doing this right before, like, when All-Star was hitting? So maybe it's my own selfish desire to own these figs, but we only have Salona, right?
No, we have the Etheron, we have Zach.
And Etheron, yeah.
Lithium.
We just have those 2 out of the good ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have Aerother, Lithia, and now Poxus. We will get Necronominus come the
Necronominus, but we don't fully know what he looks like. We've seen Nate's art, which is amazing, but I don't really know. We don't really know what he looks like yet. You know what I mean? So the gods will be cool, but it maybe it's too big of a drop to throw on us out of nowhere. I mean, our heads will spin. You know what I mean?
My guess would be we are going to obviously get Romulus as the #1 vote getter. We're going to
I'm
get
happy about that. I
Stilgar
love
as the
the
#2 vote getter. Silverhorn Century as the #3 vote getter.
I'm not even mad about it.
I
That's
think
awesome.
they're going to give us the Justin Johnson dwarf tribute figure.
I think so too, and that's a sick fig too.
Beastman Motu tribute, Fisto Motu tribute.
I think so too.
We're going to get Brontus the Arena Troll with an alternate head of the Stone Troll. Did I leave anything out? Oh, the heads pack will come also.
I was ready to do my.
You think we'll get a head pack too this time around? You think we'll get it with the pre-order?
Yeah, I believe Jeremy Gerard had mentioned that the head pack was coming in All-Star 5. I believe that's what he said on one of his shows. I could be wrong, but I watch all his shows, and I thought he had mentioned that.
I think he did.
That's cool. That's cool.
So, and he said 6 heads in that. So I believe we will get the Balam head, the Joroon head, and then who knows what the other 4 heads are.
That would be cool, man. I'll make me like a different color Joroon with the bronze. Because now that we got bronze Doors bodies, dude, I want Doors heads now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want a whole army of Jaguarians.
That'd be cool, dude. That'd be really cool too. Like I can use all my red shields and just
paint them different, like tiger colors.
Make Valius be the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool too.
And I can see Nikki already, dude. Nikki's gonna have so many tiger heads. They're gonna be like,
he's gonna kill it. And you see how much fun I had painting like the Magnus head just a little bit. So you know that repainting, like buying the head packs a few times and trying different.
Really liking the dark hair on Magnus.
Yeah, I mean I have pretty salt and pepper hair, you know, so I thought make him make him look as sexy as me, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then I like how I cut the eye because I wanted to add something to the sculpt too to like differentiate them, and just inspired just from Atlas being a badass.
Yeah, he almost looks like a Leonidas from 300 or something.
Yeah, exactly. Some kind of vibe like that.
Yeah, I like it.
That head on Romulus would be sick, right?
I was about to say, if Romulus had an alternate head, if he took off his Macarian helmet, I would like to think he looks like that guy.
That is sick.
Yeah, something like that.
I would.
And then as soon as I saw Chuck Norris, I knew that was gonna be a fifth made with it. You know what I mean? I just knew it. It had to be. It had to be made.
Everybody's like, he is great. I'm like, he is Chuck Norris, man. He is.
And then Beastman is so easy with the Krampus piece. Like it's already made for them. They're like,
I think it's
make a big hand or something, and you're in there.
It's Beastman's time.
Yeah.
They really need to get him out there, and then maybe Merman next year. Those are huge figures in the line.
The hardest time I have with, and I have them so far, all of them besides Keltus and Hadamon, and that's my deterrent. That's the one part that hurts a little bit from collecting the tributes is that I want Adamon and Keltus, but dude, you know they're crazy expensive. And they don't always come up all the time. Adamon a little more, but Keltus not so much.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, thank you so much. We're coming up on 2 hours now, so we're going to...
That's crazy. You know what's crazy? Nobody tuned out. You know, we didn't lose half of the viewers. That's great news.
I'm telling you what. Thank you so much for coming on.
Hell yeah.
The creative journey you just took us on was amazing.
Oh man, that's too kind. Thank you so much.
I'm
Thank
proud
you so much.
to call you my friend.
Yes. And thank you.
Same.
These are amazing.
Yes. No problem, man.
Once
Enjoy
again,
it.
anybody that wants one, you know who to call.
DM.
I'll make him just for the show viewers. Just for the viewers. Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a Legion Slayer exclusive drop. You know what I mean? It's just for you guys.
Oh yeah.
I won't be making it for anybody else.
That is awesome. Well, we got to throw a plug out here before we go for Legion's Lair episode 10. Who do we have, brother?
the X-Man, Michael Xavier.
Ooh.
Michael Xavier is going to be coming to the Legion's Lair on Tuesday, April 26th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are very excited to have the X-Man in the Lair.
He either has the collection completed or he's real close.
He's real close. He's definitely a completist, and that's who I got my my snack from. It's from Michael.
Yeah, he either has it, and I knew he wanted to start going for the complete in package. When he's seen Intern for the Day, I'm all up on the wall. He's like,
Oh, now he's buying boxes. Yeah, now he's buying boxes.
Yeah.
He went from fixed to boxes now.
Yeah.
Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Hold on, look at this. Look at this. Where's my stack? There it is. Hold on one sec.
Damian Blake, stickers. I want stickers.
What was that song? I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Look, I'm a baller, bro. It's just like a hip hop moment right now for Legion Slayer.
That makes a good fan.
It does.
Like an
With
old
a wad.
fan.
With a wad of.
It's good. You know, I always tell people at least keep that. If you gotta keep the.
Oh, to be honest, I can't remember who I saw, but what I do, I'll put all my clamshares together. Like you can put so many inside each other, and I just save my backdrops and save this and whatever. Maybe I'll box them. I doubt it, but I can. You know what I mean? I can if I wanted to.
There you go. Nice. Okay, we're gonna call that a show. Thank you so much for coming on with us.
Thank
bro.
you, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. I appreciate it.
We want to also thank everybody who tuned in and everybody who's gonna watch this on replay. Thank you so much, guys. And we will be back on the 26th of April. And
Birthday special.
So with the X-Man.
X-Man.
So okay. Stay safe, guys.
Peace out.
Peace. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Right.
You too, my friend.